Welcome back, everyone. Take a look at your screen here. This is a live look at our Port Canaveral cam from our Launch Credit Union camera. So as we are dealing right now with those freezing temperatures, it's definitely cold here. Your family is probably wondering, when is our next vacation, right? And it turns out this is the right time to book a cruise. So the cruising industry is really seeing a boom right now. An estimated 40 million people are going to get on a ship this year. 67% are Gen X or younger. I know, might be surprising to you. And yes, the Caribbean is the top destination, especially right now. But how do you get the best deal? That's the real question. So we want to chat with the experts here. We've got Adam Duckworth. He is the president and also the founder of a travel agency called Travelmation. Thank you so much for joining us today.
Thank you for having me. I'm so excited to be here. Great to be with the good folks at Good Day Orlando.
Oh, I like that. We should put that in a commercial for sure.
Yes.
Okay, so I think right now we're so cold. Floridians do not like it. So why is it the right time to book?
Okay, so it's the right time to book for a number of reasons. For this point in time in the year is actually known as wave season. And that's because the most bookings happen in January and February. So everybody's booking right now. Why is that good for those watching? Because the deals are out there. The deals are going to be really hot right now. So you're going to find up to 35% off cruising on Disney Cruise Line. Royal Caribbean's running up to $900 off and kids sail free. Celebrity Cruises, 75% off the second guest. Deals are all over the place. Now is an amazing time to book. It's surprising to people, but most travel gets actually booked throughout the year in the months of January and February. So it's a great time to book. You got to look for the deals.
Okay, can you give us the secret tip?
Okay.
If you were booking a cruise yourself for your family, what would you do?
I would do one thing and one thing only every day of the week and twice on Sunday.
What?
I would use a travel advisor. I would use a travel advisor so that I don't have to think about and search for the best deals. Travel advisors, the really good ones, are knowing their clients, getting to know what your family wants or your party wants, and they're making sure to look for those best price points so that you can get exactly what you want. Because Steph, cruising is difficult, right? There's a whole bunch of cruise lines. There are value cruise lines, there are ultra luxury and boutique cruise lines. There's different cabin categories. Do you want to be in an inside stateroom with no windows? Some people do because they sleep really well. Or do you want a massive suite? And by the way, how do you get the best deal on that? That's why working with a travel advisor is so important. They can get to know you. They already know the product, or at least they should, and then you're off to the races to make sure you have the best experience.
Okay, as we're talking about booking, I've got to ask about the 180 that the cruise industry has done. I mean, if you remember during COVID, people were saying, I'm never going on a cruise again.
We thought it might have been over.
I don't even want to see a cruise. They didn't know if the cruise industry would survive. How did we get here where we're seeing such a boom, where we're predicting 40 million?
Yeah, 40 million would be the largest year ever on recorded history. And I believe that after the pandemic, cruising came roaring back for a number of reasons. First and foremost, people love to unpack once and go to multiple destinations. A cruise ship is like a floating resort. There's all kinds of things to do. Shows, food, entertainment, a casino if that's your thing. I love to play a little roulette. Red 16's my number, and you get to do it on a cruise ship. Family activities. On Disney Cruise Line, for example, my two little girls absolutely love running into characters in the hallways, and then the next day getting to their private island, Castaway Key or Lookout Key. These kinds of things really helped us understand how popular cruising was, and it came roaring back. I think we kind of had thought during the pandemic cruising may have faded, but that was not true. All those and more things led to cruising's resurgence.
Okay, not to go to psychology, but I have to ask just a little bit of a thoughty question here. Do you think that people just want something easy because they feel like their lives may be a little bit more stressful right now? They just want a packaged, easy deal?
1000%.
Okay.
Wouldn't we, after all of the things that we do in our week, we're here doing this interview. We've drove through traffic to get here.
My son wouldn't sleep last night.
Yes, we're up in the middle of the night. I have a 2.5-year-old. Before I came to Orlando, she was up at 3 a.m. and I was like, why is this happening? She should be through this. So when you get to a place where you're just like, let me unpack once, this is easy, let them kind of take me from place to place and take care of all my needs, who wouldn't want to do that? Plus, here's the other thing. In Orlando, Guests have Port Canaveral right here. They additionally have the Bright Line at MCO, which can go down to Port Everglades or Miami. Most Americans who are coming into a cruise are flying there. 50% of their cruise cost is airfare. Here in Central Florida, we all have the opportunity to get there easy, in a quick way, and then once we get there, it is luxury and service from start to finish.
There we go. All right, and it's the right time to book because it's wave season.
Wave season. Book that cruise today.
All right, we're going to be right back with more news. Again, this is Adam Duckworth, the president of Travelmation. We'll be right back with more on Good Day Orlando.